Hello, fruities. Well, I just wanted to do a quick recap for day one. I just arrived this morning, well, at midday, and I installed a few things. As usual, the regular stuff that I take out to make it more comfy. And what I did today was so I cut an orange tree a couple of months ago, but I had kept the trees in the middle there. So I cut it down and I used the trunk as a chair. um, it's a work in progress, okay? It's version 1, beta, well, alpha. Um, and other than that, I arranged a bit the path this way to make it more clear to go through. So it's nearly all clear of obstacles to go to the shower. So I've put an extra metal bar there, and I'm gonna put an extra one over there to be able to do something like that, but on this side. So that's one extra thing. I also dug a bit more the hole over there that you know about a hole is a hole and every hole is a goal. So that's one of the goals. And I also cleared a bit more on the path that is going down to the river. But so just around the bathroom, I did a bit more work around here. I cleared that path a bit more, and I kind of moved some plants around, and I kind of started landscaping these spots to keep the water and stuff like that. Ow! And I cleared this bit as well because there's like a fig tree just there, and it needs a bit of love. So I started kind of moving some rocks, taking some spiky things out because the spiky thing, they do like kind of beautiful flowers, yellow flowers. I'm gonna show you. I don't know if it has any like medicinal properties. I don't know what it is, but it has some nice yellow flowers. But the bush, it dries up and it's like just spikes everywhere. So I'm gonna keep the one with the flowers, but if I can get rid of that shit there, and because it's close to the path, I don't want that to be like a hazard as well. And for this afternoon, what else did I do? I arranged a bit more inside, bits and pieces as usual. But that's already quite some job, digging and pulling plants out and cutting and all that stuff. But yeah, once you start, it's hard to actually stop. But at some point the sun was going down and I wanted to have a shower. So I did stop, but I didn't want it to. And I did this little couch there. Same, it's like version 1.2, but it's actually, I just finished it. I just dug around to make it more leveled and accessible. There was like a small tree here as well. And so I'm beta testing it for you. And it's actually kind of nice. With some nice fabric that Philomena gave me. And the 2 extra small pallets that I picked up in Barcelona this week. And now it's time to open the cava. And that would be it for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to Torreblanca and buy some extra tools. I need a spatula and a brush to try some stuff and some, I don't know if I'm gonna buy some nails or some hooks, but because I bought some extra lamps that have a motion detection system, and they are solar as well. So I'm gonna be putting some hooks here and there. So because I have some screws to put, but as the hole is actually visible. Like I could actually just put some hooks or some nails and be able to move them around. So I have 4 and I could move them whenever it's needed, wherever it's needed, whenever. So I'm gonna look at that as well and try to increase the waterproofing of the roof with the brush that I need. And I want to start putting some, like you can't see shit because it's dark, but like I want to make one of the wall kind of clean and white and polished so I can put the projector on it and it's actually improving the quality, because right now the concrete is like really grainy and it's gray, so you lose the colors and you lose the texture and like it's kind of weird. But with a nice polished white wall, it would be amazing. On this note, the cava is waiting for me, so I'm gonna relax and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. I've never been to this part of the terrain. It's the most remote because all those orange trees that you see here up to there and then going up, not this part in the middle that is flat with nothing, but then there to the the warehouse, and there you have the rain. So that's kind of the most remote part on the south side, and I've never been so far, but now I can say I've done a full prospect of the south region. So I'm noticing that there's pine trees, which is good. I don't mind. It's good because they are more resistant to drought than orange trees. They don't produce anything, they produce wood, but it's actually nice because if you actually like get rid of those orange trees and look at that, look at those beautiful flowers. Ooh. There are small oranges here and there. Some of them seems to be quite good, but I don't think they're ready yet. This one seems to be okay, but like, yeah, it's not the season. So and so, yeah, having less orange trees, especially the dead ones, and replacing those by pines is fine with me. Whether it's pine trees, olive trees, fig trees, like, it's nice to have the orange trees everywhere, but at the same time, I don't want to do some kind of monoculture kind of shit. So having caroubs, having the diversity and replacing the orange trees with something else, I'm happy with that. Less orange, more everything else. And that's it. I was hunting for the pole as usual, and I found one, so I'm gonna go and finish that shower so it's ready for the next guests. Talk to you later. So here we are, end of day 3. I'm having a small vermouth by the sunset. I did my waterproofing for the roof. We'll see how that goes, but I won't be able to really check until I come back and it's raining. So yesterday and today I did a lot of this area to be able to go through. Where am I? Yeah, this one. Yeah, over there. Yeah, over there. I can't see if I'm pointing at the right direction. So this path all along in front of the house is actually nearly done. At least we can go through easily. I'll have to work a bit more on this side. This side is actually good until the next path, but I want that to continue. So I have another third to do there and another third to do there, and then it's going to be complete. I did enjoy the sun. I did have a shower, all that kind of good stuff, doing the path, digging, and moving plants around so they can grow back. Like I've seen so many cool, like we have tomatoes growing. I think I've seen some pumpkin as well starting, and we have all the time flowering, and so there's bees everywhere as well. They're quite discreet, but that means they would enjoy being around if I have a beehive. Um, so the shower is kind of done for now. It's an extra upgrade, but it's gonna continue to evolve. And beside that, oh yeah, I changed a lock on one of the doors as well, so it's easier to actually go inside and lock it up and all that. And that's basically it. I have a small capsicum turning red. I have the lemon tree that is flowering. Look, there's like one reddish, 2, 3, 4. The plant is not really um, enjoying his time so much, but because I brought it from Barcelona, so it took a couple of weeks for it to actually acclimate to the new area. But the fact that it's turning red is kind of cute. And so I did all that pathing as well to the shower, and that's basically it. It's a lot of work, so I don't have much to say, but it's taking a lot of time. I have the new couch over there being tested heavily, and that's it. I'm just enjoying the plants growing, the path being pathing, and the nature being naturing. I saw a lot of small birds coming and going. Some dragonflies, like I've seen some around, but this time there's more than usual. There's less mosquitoes, which is good. And that is it. I went down the river to actually pick up an extra pole for the shower. I think I already told you that anyway. But so next time, I think I'll be working on this area to actually connect to this one. I did clean and organize a bit more the path around here, so I've moved a lot of stuff. I've dug up some soil from the hole that I'm digging, and I've put it around. Hopefully that fig tree is gonna be enjoying his time a bit more next summer, but last time it actually had a few figs. There's another one just there, and so much more to do. But the November session is finishing. I'm going back to Barcelona tomorrow, and what else? Not much. So many olives to pick up, and like next year I really need to be prepared to actually do jars and jars and jars of olive. I had actually I had a few oranges as well, fresh from the trees, and I don't know what else to say. If you want to enjoy the shower at any time of the day, it's pretty cool in the morning, at noon, and in the evening when the sun is going down. And then it's gonna be, when that pass is done, I'm gonna be working a bit more on the next row, trying to create the path more and more so we can go through and actually pick up the oranges and plant some extra things because a lot of orange trees are quite dead, but that's fine. But I want to plant some other things in between. And so we're gonna do row by row, continuing the path, and at some point it's gonna be a beautiful food forest, sustainable, with plenty of space to sleep under the olive trees. In the middle of the path, another dragonfly. That's so cute. And that's it. I mean, there's like another 2 there. Oh my god. And we could party in the evening after a long day of enjoying ourselves digging. Look at you. Look at you. I can't, like, they're going too fast. I can't show you. She's back. Anyway, on this note, see you next time. I don't know when because I'm switching jobs and I'm starting Monday, so I don't know when I'm going to be back, but hopefully in December. Bye.